Hi guys, this is hclw back with a new video. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about Webtoon games in general. I'm going to be talking about some things you guys need to know before you come to conclusions about Webtoon games and my issues with Webtoon games currently. So yeah, before I do that guys, I'd just like to say that check out my community post. I do post there often, so if you want to know what I'm doing currently or what videos I'm going to make next, do check out my community post. Recently I just added a post for you guys to decide whether or not you'd be happy with the with some content I'm planning to make, so do check it out. Just click whether you'll be okay with the videos I'm trying to make. Yeah, so do check it out guys. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe. I make content of various mobile games, and yeah, let's get right into the video. In general, I would like to say that Webtoon games are not very good. The main reason why I've come to that conclusion is because the games came out a long time ago and currently are not in English. Most of them are not in English. We've only gotten about 4 Webtoon games, and most of them will not bang or are not banging as they should be. Are not reaching audiences or people fans of the Webtoon, and the main issue is because the game got released in KR first, and so the game was released a couple of years ago. So the way the game is and the way it's situated and works is intended for that generation of games. So if you do know, every year games changes. So this year will come around good games because the way games are working are different. There's no more VIP system. I mean, if there is VIP system, you already know the game won't get much love. But the games made ages ago always had VIP system, and that was the norm. But currently, that isn't the norm. Most games now are going for idle functions in the game, which was not seen in previous years of Android games. So yeah, so all the Webtoon games were made a long time ago. So therefore, the way they work are not very good. They're kind of old. So if any of the Webtoon games does come to global, it's not going to be getting much fan service or fan love, because they have like old systems, or how yeah, old systems. For example, the God of High School game that came out this year or today has so many issues and so many people are not happy about it, even myself. I already knew the game is going to come out the same way it was in the KR version. So the VIP system, the way the game works, the graphics, the game style. So yeah, I already knew that's going to be an issue for most people. I was planning to make a video on the issues that people might find with God of High School game, but ultimately I decided not to do that. So yeah, if you didn't know, the God of High School game came out today. Unfortunately, I can't play it for some reason, and most people won't be able to play it because you do need to have a Q app login, which is kind of annoying. Why don't they just release it in Go in the Play service or stuff like that? You do need login for Q app, so you can't use your Google Play account or anything like that, which I'm pretty sure no one likes that. I don't like that. And there's also issues with logging in. So when I tried using my Q app, it didn't work for multiple times. I tried on different phones and then it worked, but now I'm still not unable to log in. So if you're wondering why there's no video on God of High School yet, that is because I can't play. Issue with this. So yeah, the God of High School game was trash. People don't like it. The game style was bad. Not game style. The style of game is like old 2017 type of game. No one likes it. VIP system. Everyone hates VIP system from in general. I saw the VIP system. It's kind of confusing. It goes like VIP then VIP. So I'm kind of confused on how it works. But in fact, fans of God of High School are not liking the game. Personally, I didn't mind it. I mean, I did find issue with the game, but I didn't see it as too bad. The animation was still good in my opinion. The graphics were still good. But it's kind of a spoiler to global players. It doesn't seem like they are intending to change how the game works in KR. They just basically just translated how KR version is currently and just put it in global. So meaning like characters that shouldn't be released right now were already released. So it's kind of confusing to most players if you're not reading Webtoon. So yeah. So and if you go and look at other Webtoon games that came out this year, for example, the Noblesse game. This game that came out this year was this. Not many people like it, especially myself. The game style was extremely old. It's an old form of idle game that came out like 2006. Everyone hates that type of idle game. I saw it and I knew straight away it was not going to get much love. Those two Webtoon games that came out this year are already a flop in my opinion, and will probably not last longer than a year. So yeah, those games, like I said, came out in KR first. So obviously the way it was working for them isn't gonna work. There was, I do believe the game actually came out a long time ago. There was another Noblesse game that came out in 2017 but got cancelled or closed. I'm pretty sure it was, if I try to find it, I'm pretty sure another Noblesse game came out. Yeah, this one, but it got cancelled. I'm not sure if it's still open in the KR version, but even if this game came out right now, it probably won't get much love because the graphics are extremely old. So if they do try to bring it to global, I'm guessing they won't revamp anything. They'll just literally just translate it and release it to global, which isn't a good idea, which is what essentially what Webtoons are doing. So if I search up Webtoon games, you're gonna see that the games are not in English. Some of them are not going to come up. So exactly, some of them are, as you can see, there is quite a few of Webtoon games. For some reason, it's not showing everything. Naver. So if we do take a look at old Webtoon games currently, some of them are not in global. You're already going to notice that some of them did come to global. For example, the Lucid Adventure game came out in global. There's already the God of High School here, obviously is in global. There's Noblesse one, is not. If I scroll down, this one isn't in global. This one is an old version, it's not going to come out. Those ones I don't know. So this one we also have right now. Currently this game isn't a flop, but not many people like it, and that's because of the way the game was handled. They merged the KR server, which came out like a couple of years ago, months ago, and they merged it with the global server, so PvP is extremely hard. Besides that, everything was fine except the race as well. The race was trash, but yeah, it was actually an alright game. So it wasn't really a bad game, but yeah. Now the best probably Webtoon game out there is Hero Kontari. There is issue with Hero Kontari in the sense that sometimes the game becomes dry. That's just because usually there is an event, so it's therefore people get bored. So yeah, that's the main issue with Hero Kontari. But Hero Kontari is probably the best Webtoon game out there. But in general, Webtoon games do come out in other versions first. So if any of those Webtoon game does come to global, for example, Master of Naval Webtoon, I wouldn't recommend it because this game came out a long time ago as well. I mean, I do think it's a good game, but in terms of how games work now, I'm not sure if this game will succeed. It is still a good game. I do feel it's one of a good game, and I believe there's another game called Yobi. Sorry, if I go there, Yubi or Yobi, I can't really spell it, but it's another game. If I can find it, no, I can't. But it's another game. Probably can't find it in Q app, but there's another Webtoon game called like Yubi or Yobi, which is essentially another version of this game, but it came out this year. So if that game does come out to global, I'm not really sure if that one will succeed, but it does since it came out 2007 2020, it should succeed more than all the other Webtoon games. So yeah, the issue with all the Webtoon games that have come out recently is because the issue is formed because they came out a couple of years ago. So the game style and the way the game was handled previously will not be the best way if it does come out this year. So I do recommend if any other Webtoon games does want to come out to global, they should revamp it or change it or make a new Webtoon game. So I don't recommend any of those Webtoon games coming to global. I just want them to make a new Webtoon game. So God of High School should make a new Webtoon game. Lucid Adventure make a new one, and yeah, based on 2020 games, because those are the best form of gacha games. Anyways, been a boy AC Gamer, just going on a little rant on Webtoon games. Stay tuned for more content on mobile games.